Hey, what's going on, everybody? Uh, oh, 1 second here. Let me get my face cam up. There we are. All right, welcome everybody to the channel, Sasco Racing. Anybody who's jumping in, thank you for jumping in and checking out our video. So yeah, basically what we're going to be doing here today is live streaming some of the shop stuff that we're doing here at the virtual Sasco Racing sim shop here in the Sasco Racing Sim Studios in Portage, Indiana. So basically what we're doing is going into the shop, and we are going to prepare 2 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series trucks for the upcoming 2024 AI season in iRacing. So you'll see this chassis right here. This is actually a NASCAR Xfinity Series chassis that we built, and this is just the chassis basically. So we're not ready. We're not in the Xfinity Series yet. We are going to run a few select Xfinity races, but I only have 1 chassis, so we have to be really select with what we do there, so that we don't end up tearing up the car and not having another one to race later on down the road. So anyway, the main focus that we are going to do this season is the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and we're going to try to win the championship. So you see I got these 2 chassis here. They're a little bit different than the Xfinity Series chassis. You can see as they are built to look like pickup trucks. So here we go. This is primary truck A. This is backup truck B. So what we're going to do is build these things from the ground up. We're going to build the engine, install the fluids, put all the suspension together, fuel cell, put the body on, and get it prepped for the race at Daytona that we got coming up, hopefully later on today, if not tomorrow. So what we're going to do is jump over here. The first thing we're going to do is we got our chassis ready to go. They're built, everything's welded together. We need to come over here to the engine stand, and as you can see, we already have some of this engine started. I forgot that I started a little bit earlier and forgot to break it down to show you guys exactly what it is. But we got 2 engines to build anyway. We got double to do on every one of them because I do have the primary truck and the backup truck. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to continue the build of this engine. So far we have the crankshaft, we have the timing chain, we have the camshaft installed, the camshaft pulley is installed, we have the engine heads and valves all installed with the push rods and the rocker arms, and then we have the engine head covers installed. That's it so far. We got the pistons obviously and the crankshaft and everything in there, so we are good to go now. So I got all of that done. So the next thing we can do is put the ignition distributor in like that, and then we can put the timing chain on, put the timing chain cover at that point, bolt that down. Alright, cool. Now we're going to come back up here and we are going to put the intake manifold on there so that we don't end up dropping anything down into the engine heads. So there we got the intake manifold. We can go ahead and put the carburetor on now. There we go, carburetor's on. Put the round air filter base on. Okay, no we're not. Alright, so next thing we'll do, we'll go to the distributor here. We will put the distributor rotor in. Here's the cap, distributor cap. We'll put these clips on there to hold it all together. And boom, just like that. The next thing I think we're going to work on is let's work on the water pump and all of our stuff here in the front. So here's the water pump getting installed. Water pump pulley. We have the crankshaft pulley. Good to go. Go ahead and put our power steering pump in. Awesome. We'll go ahead and put our alternator on. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can put the oil filter in as well. So we'll go ahead and put the exhaust manifolds in. Bolt that down nice and tight. Get our spark plugs in on this side. Jump over this side, get our intake, or exhaust manifold, sorry. Bolt that down. Spark plugs on this side. Okay, now we can get our serpentine belts on. And I think that's everything we need now except for the distributor wires. We'll go ahead and install those. Alright, that's all we need to focus on right now for this motor. Once we get the motor installed, we'll worry about the engine coil and the fuel filter. And then obviously we have behind here where the transmission goes, we have the flywheel and all the clutch assembly going on there. So there we go, we got our first engine built. Yeah, we'll just let it sit there on the rack and we will go ahead and start getting everything installed here on the chassis as far as suspension goes. So, oh, I forgot I gotta break down all of my shock parts first. You know what, we won't even worry about that. We'll just say that the company we bought our shocks from, this coilovers, all came assembled already. Alright, so here we go. Starting the suspension part mount. Let's rock and roll. So we're going to start with the steering rack and the front sway bar. Get the front steering knuckle C in. And now we can start getting everything together here. Alright. Now we can put our inner tie rod on. Outer tie rod. Good to go. We will get our sway bar and link. And now you can put the wishbone shock absorber in. Coil over wishbone shock absorber. Alright. That is the front end passenger side, right side suspension. Now we'll do the brake hub, steering hub, axle, and brake assembly, I guess you'll call it. Yeah, that's what we'll call it today. That is that, and then I can get that one there. Perfect. Oh, we forgot to put our wheel hub bearing in. That. Now the wheel hub cap, put our brake discs, brake pads, and the caliper with the cylinder included. Perfect. Cool. Alright, that's one side. All of the assembly is suspension and brake assembly, and steering hub is all assembled in there, as you can see. So now we'll work on the driver's side. Steering knuckle, suspension arm, lower suspension arm. Alright, now my inner tie rod, outer tie rod, sway bar front end length, wishbone shock absorber, perfect, brake assembly, hub bearing, that, hub cap, brake pads, and caliper with cylinder. Cool. We are good to go on the front end suspension. Now we'll move to the rear. The rear, there's a lot more components because we actually have to put the rear drive axle in and all that good stuff. So we'll work on that now. Get that hooked up here. We will get the side axle control arms to hold everything stable. Put those up. Get the bearing hubs in. Rubber bushings, I mean. Alright. Go ahead and put the springs in first. Okay. Put this one in. Shock absorbers. Alright, now we'll put these leaf spring plates in, put the U-bolts in. I can start working on the brake assembly. Sweet. While we're under here now, we'll go ahead and throw in the fuel tank, fuel cell. That's in. And now we can work on the axle hub and brake assembly on the rear. Flying through these projects. Ready to get out to Daytona and get on the racetrack and do some practicing and racing tonight, hopefully. Before the All-Star race tonight. All right. Left rear axle, suspension, and hub and brake assembly is complete. What do we got going on here? Okay. We got this side to do. does all of that. So now that I have all of that done, all the suspension is complete. I think we'll put some wheels on it. We could set it down on the ground with wheels on it. Nah, you know what? We won't worry about that right now. All right, we got everything in. We're gonna drop it down and install the engine. So now is where we install the motor. I gotta get my motor lift over here. Move it over to where we are at bay 1. So what I'll do now is I will take this motor off. Come over here. You know what? Let's do the body on it first. Yeah, we're gonna put the body on first. So here is the truck body. Here's the hood, the front windshield, side windshield, rear windshield, interior assemble mode, interior disassemble, assemble, disassemble. So now we need to interior assemble. There we go. Nope, I lost it. I don't know why the heck it keeps happening. Oh Lord. Good golly. Wow. Okay. Don't know what's going on exactly there, but we'll figure it out. Oh my gosh. That's getting annoying. What the hell? Finally. Put a damn steering wheel in. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, now you'll see we have the body of the truck on, but we have no engine inside of it yet. Actually, what we'll do now is I think we'll go. Nah, we still won't put the engine on yet. Why not? We can leave it off a little longer. Looks kind of cool sitting like that anyway. Yeah. While we do that, let's build the engine for primary or for the backup car. So add an engine. 2, 2, 2, 1. Oh, that's my completed one already. All right. Remove that, and now we will add engine crate. That's not what we want. We'll do this here. Add new engine. There we go. Alright, now I start building another brand new engine. So we will start with the engine block. There she is. Now get out of that and flip the block upside down. Put the crankshaft bearing caps. Get our pistons in. down with these rod caps. Alright, add the oil pan. Whoa, did I forget to put a rod cap on? I think I might have, I don't know how. I don't know how I could have got the oil pan on without a rod cap in, but we'll take it off just to be sure. I think I got them all. Yeah, okay. Alright, they're all on there. So, we'll bolt this back down. Alright. Flip the motor block back up. Right side up, and we'll get back to work. Now what we're gonna do is add our camshaft. We will add our ignition distributor, and now we can put our engine heads on. A lot of work to do here with these push rods and the lifters. Alright, the engine head cover on. Jump around to the other side. Right. Let's go ahead and get our manifold on. That fucking looks like that. Alright. Carburetor. Alright, now we can put our cam gear on. We can put our our timing chain on because everything is lined up right. Now we can put our timing cover on. Awesome. Ignition distributor, clip B. Put our clips on to keep that shut. All right, now we will come down here, put our water pump. Moving right along through this project. Spark plugs. Oil filter. Our distributor wires on. That's good. Serpentine belts. All right. Engine number 2 is complete. I'll go ahead and start the suspension on car number 2, our backup car. Okay. Upper tie rod, outer tie rod. Sway bar link. Bone. Alright. Okay, now we'll work on the hub. And brake assembly. Keys are sticking. Alrighty, that's that side. Over here, this side done. Cruising through this, getting it through. Moving right along. Little donkey. That's the front. Work on the back. Fuel cell in while we're here. Now the axle hub assembly and brake assembly. Go next. Cruising right through these projects. Put that in there. Coat. Go. Get to the left, rear. All right. With that, all the suspension is together. Let's drop it down, get the body on it. Actually, let's pop the batteries in first. I forgot to put the batteries in the other one. Might have to take the body off again because of that. Not 100% sure. Oh yeah, definitely gotta get the fuel pump in. Forgot the fuel pump on the other truck. Maybe I won't. Oh, look at that. It lets me see right through it. Go. Battery A, battery B for the primary A truck. And we got battery A and battery B in the primary B backup truck. Alright. Now. Let's get us a body on it. There we go. Hood. Windshield. Rear window. There are roof flaps, but I can't reach them from down here, so we'll come back over here. That, and we'll get the steering wheel. Oh, okay. Guess not. Don't have a steering wheel. Okay. Don't need it. Less work we gotta do. Alright. Now we need to put some engines in and get the gearbox and drive shaft to the rear assembly. So we'll pull this one off and we are going to install a motor. Let's do this first. Let's get the brake cylinders in first. This in here, install. Two, perfect. All right, we got an engine. We got an engine, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, air filters on, and we have engine power installed. Let's get a radiator in now. Perfect. Got a radiator. Everything is together. We can get up underneath this bad boy. We're going to move the engine crane hoist over to bay 2. And we're going to get this bad boy back in the air so that we can put all of our gearbox assembly in. Transmission, gearbox, drive shaft, everything to make the rear tires. Oh, we still got to put the whole flywheel and clutch assembly in too, don't we? Woo, lots of work here to do still. Alright. Flywheel. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. And clutch release bearing. Now we may do the gearbox. Transmission. Underneath there to get this thing down. This side's always the tougher side because where the starter's gotta go. Alright, engine starter. One, bolt 2. And put the drive shaft on. Man, we got a race truck. We got a truck now. Header pipes on. Boom. Now we can put tires on it and she should fire up and we're done. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a truck. Primary truck A is ready for the track. We can now lower it completely down and put our roof flap on. Okay. We'll go ahead. Oh, we do still have to. We'll put the oil in it out there. Move the car. We will move this to garage door stall 1. And let's finish this. So that's off of the lift now. And that is back there, ready to get oil. And ready to go out the garage door to go to the racetrack. Just got a little bit more work to do on this one. Got to install the engine, radiator, all that good stuff. So that's what we'll do now. Boom, that's done. Engine's in assemble mode. Put our air filter and cap on. Alright, now we'll go to cooling. Oh, I forgot to put the brake assembly in. Radiator. Radiator's in. Brake servo. Perfect. Get up underneath this bad boy and put this away now. And we'll get up under this bad boy, put the gearbox, transmission gearbox, and drive shaft in, and the header pipes. We're almost done. Starter. Do our drive shaft. Tires on. I don't know if y'all hear that. I got Max behind me snoring.
Hey Max, you snoring back there? You sleeping real good? Good boy.
He was snoring loud. He was knocked out. Oh, I love him so much. My best friend.
What, Max? You know Daddy tells everybody you're his best friend.
Yeah. Alright. Just make sure the tires are on. Go ahead and drop it down. These two bad boys are done. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, we will move this out of here now. And the only thing we have left to do is put oil in these suckers, and we're ready to take them to the track. Check the stick. Good to go. I guess I don't get to add brake fluid. Alright, backup truck is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fill the primary truck up with oil. Check the stick. Good to go. Alright, we're going to move these out to the parking lot. Truck A and truck B is going to the parking lot. The trucks are getting loaded up. Hang on 1 second here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Sasco Racing fans, I appreciate you checking out our videos. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are awesome. I have a new campaign going on Facebook that if you go on the Sasco Racing Facebook page or my personal page, I posted on there as well. We are looking for the logo. So you see the logo that is put up right up there. Sasco Racing logo. I have 2 different ones up on the Facebook pages right now, so you can either choose 1 or 2, and whichever one wins is the one that we'll use. There may be some more concepts that we put out later on, but we'll see. We'll just keep it at that for now. And then also everybody who does give me an answer on what they would like to see, I will put everybody's name in a raffle and choose 3 names, whatever names we pull out of a hat out of the raffle. You 3 will win a Sasco Racing logo t-shirt. So thanks for jumping on with us here at the Sasco Sim Studios here in Portage, Indiana. We are Sasco Racing. Just got done watching the work that we do at the virtual Sasco Racing shop. And we got those trucks ready. Next time you see us, we'll be in Daytona, and we are going to be hitting the racetrack and doing some practice, qualifying, and racing at Daytona. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.